l'ancienne génération était mieux. C'est intéressant parce que, you know, every time, I mean, when we arrive with Nichols, Jean-Michel Rotin, Organize, Matt Houston, and all of them, the Yardis, Extase, Linda and Diana, Marilu Coupin, when we all arrived in the game back in 96, 95, 96, and we just stormed the Zouk game, and we just like, hey, yo, all of this is obsolete. This is the new thing. A lot of people were saying the same thing. L'ancienne génération, oh, Zouk was better before. You guys are using machines. We used to be live, blah, 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 blah. And we were like, I don't know what you're talking about. We just want to do things our way. We come from hip hop, R&B, and we also come from African roots or West Indian roots or Latin roots, and we just want to do a music that sounds like us, which is mixed culture people. And people would tell us, yeah, it was better. Music was better before. You guys cannot sing. You sing in auto-tune. And we were like, we don't care. Old people. And now that we are old, we talk the same way. We talk the same way about the younger people. And what I understand is that there's some stuff that I will not get. It's normal. It's part of life. I can be on Instagram hours. I can be on YouTube. But I have a hard time using Twitch. And not because I don't like Twitch. It's because the interface is horrible. And I don't like being in places where the interface is horrible. But I know that this is really the winning place for live streaming. But I don't know. Same thing for Facebook. The interface of Facebook used to be state of art, but now it's really bloated, and I don't like being there. And I'm a person, I cannot create stuff if I have to think about using the program and all these things. I need to be working in an environment where I'm comfortable. And I have a TikTok, for example. I know this is where you have to post stuff or maybe do those dance or whatever if you want to blow up. But I really feel like it's starting to. Listen, I could create content for TikTok. It's not a problem. I mean, I'm a guy. I can learn any platform and understand what to do in it. But then it comes to this point where sometimes you have to define where you want to be. As long as being in a place is not to the detriment of your business, or not being in a place, like for example, you say you want to be on YouTube doing your live stream and nothing happens, you don't make money, and you're just there in a platform that is dead, that's a bad idea. Like the people who were posting on Google Plus like every day, and I was looking at them like, it's over, bro. As long as, like I said, being in a platform doesn't remove you from your business interest. At a point, you just choose where you're gonna create your content, because at a point there's too much places with too much, and you there's only 24 hours, so you have to choose. So for me, YouTube, I could do the live stream on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel, but I would have to redo everything. On YouTube, hey, you guys are here, and there's always new people coming to the live. There's more and more people now. It's already almost 300 people who passed by. You see what I mean? And I see the progression. And what I don't do on TikTok, I feel that I can still do it on Instagram. But if one day Instagram like becomes like Facebook, yeah, I will just go to TikTok and just learn my way out there. And so this is the thing. It's sometimes it becomes a generational thing where we have a connection with our music, a sentimental connection with the music of our times, of our 20s, our 25, our teen times, and they take us to that place. So me, it's gonna be the Bobby Brown, the R. Kelly music, the Kenneth Edmond Babyface, the Silk, the Gangstar, Public Enemy, Busta Rhymes, Mobb Deep, Gangstar, the hip hop from the late 90s, Wu-Tang, the late end of the 90s, or maybe before, because Pete Rock and CL Smooth, I remember like those when I was in school, that's what I was listening to. So maybe from the hip hop from 95, EPMD, till maybe 2005, maybe. All that era for me is the music that, and plus Take On Me, Def Leppard, Jean-Michel Jarre, Ryuichi Sakamoto. Listen, all that music from that time was the time where I would listen to music all the time. And then I think at that point, music was not my business and was not my job. So I had more time to listen to music and to be transported by music, and music was part of my everyday life. The same way some people tell me, oh, your song One Love or your song Fiona or your song Motema is part of my youth, university, first heartbreak, meeting my wife, etc., etc. And it's an honor for me. I have those songs as well from I'll Be Sure, from Bobby Brown, from and all these artists. Flavio Venturini, Gal Costa, and a lot of Brazilian artists. Those are things that I used to listen to all the time, and they were part of a special moment of the fabric of my life. And everything that comes out today doesn't do me that, maybe because I'm not in that moment anymore. It doesn't mean that I cannot enjoy music. I enjoy music when I listen to music. I love listening to new stuff, but we are also in a moment where music kind of lost its value, if I can say this way, because back in the days you would have the budget to buy 10 albums in a month or 5 albums in a month, and that's it. Today you have access to 60 million songs. So music don't have the same, it's the same as a Netflix. It's amazing that we pay 12 euros or dollars and we have access for the whole family to millions of shows, millions of movies, series of all styles. But it's so overwhelming, the access we have to so much stuff, that, and because we can binge it, we don't have the same feeling that I had when I would wait on Saturdays to watch Cosby's Show, or wait on Saturday to watch Dallas, or daily at 6 p.m. to watch Santa Barbara in, I don't even know what was the real name in America, or The Young and the Restless, Les Feux de l'Amour, or stuff that would come on a specific day, and then you would have to wait until the next week. And if you missed it, you missed it. You would have to maybe watch the replay, or maybe you had somebody save it to you on tape. And at that time, I used to save everything on tape. I used to have, CDs and cassettes, VHS, etc. And the object had that value because the object were the containers of our emotions that were stored inside of songs or inside of a movie. And you would see Indiana Jones et le Temple Maudit 20 times on VHS, or Star Wars. But because today everybody is spoiled and have access to everything, people don't really see, like, especially people of the younger generation, they don't understand everything that I see because they have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, those days they didn't know them. Like, my daughter is 3 years old, and she's 4. At 4 years old, the first thing she says in the morning after bon dia, and I want to go to the toilet, and I said, go to the toilet. The second thing she says is, my battery of my iPad is full. And when we are outside, she's gonna be like, Dad, give me internet so I can watch YouTube Kids, or if she wants to watch YouTube Kids, sometimes she's not into her iPad, she's into her dolls and stuff. And we can see it in many ways, but what it just means is that this generation is not the same as us, as we were not the same as the people before us. Don't forget that we are the generation that saw the birth of the iPhone. I remember 2007, I was there. First iPhone. I had it. I had every iPhone until iPhone XS, I think. Then I started to buy every 2 years. But we've been part of that revolution that changed everything. I remember MSN, I remember ICQ, I remember before Facebook, MySpace. Like, I met Corinne on MySpace. Corinne, who was there. I met her on MySpace, talking. And then when she came to Paris, that's when we met physically. But before that, we were just talking on MySpace. And she was in New York and I was in Paris. And I think on her number, I think it still say Corinne from MySpace. So it's a different generation now where, listen, now you have unlimited content all the time. Unlimited content, like unlimited people, unlimited photos. And I believe that, like I say all the time, if I ask you, what photo did you look this morning? The first photo you looked this morning on your telephone, on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, or what was the first video you watched? You might have to go to your history to see it, to remember it. But if I ask you, tell me the 10 photos that you remember from last Sunday, not today, last Sunday, you might don't even remember. And sadly, it's the same for music. And it's the sign of the time, and you have to just go with the times. Do I believe that my songs do I believe that my songs like One Love, Motema, Question My Heart would be the same classics if they were released today in the middle of 600,000 songs every 10 days? I don't know. Are they classic because they came at a time when that album was released, it was really unique? When It's a Love, then African Bohemian, then Legendary, those 3 albums, when they came out, I believe that it was a highway for me. There was nobody could compete with the sound. The sound was new. My way of producing, my way of creating music, my way of meshing everything together was unmatched. And there was no competition. Nobody did album where they sing in Spanish, English, French, and Portuguese in the same album, and then other Creoles from everywhere. Nobody had as much travel and as much experience of seeing the world and putting it into music as me at that time in that market. So when it came out, yeah, those songs accompanied the lives of people. Some people still tell me, yeah, this is the song of me and my wife. We met with this song. Then when we got married, this was our song. This was our first dance. And up to this day, when we chilling, we put this song. So, not to diminish my talent or my ability to create timeless songs. Are these songs timeless because when they came out, they came in a space when there was nothing else, or there was just like 5 people? See what I mean? If they came today in this world, would they do the same thing? I don't know. All I know is that if they came today, if I was 24 right now, and I release One Love today, you have no idea how I would kill the game, because I would know exactly what to do, because I would be in control of my YouTube channel, of my Spotify streams, all that thing. Where back in the days when they came, we still had to hope that the TV channel would play our music. We didn't have that freedom. We needed people to open doors. When today I have a direct connection with you guys through my phone, my camera, my YouTube channel. So it's a world that I love because it answers a lot of the issues I had at that time. So it's a very interesting conversation, and I just talked by myself for 30 minutes.